So today I'm going to go over 5 things you probably want to make sure you do right now if you have a soft tub. As the swimming season's starting to come to an end, and I'll be going into that in some videos in the coming week or so, we are now getting into what I like to call soft tub or hot tub season. The weather's cooler outside and you want to get in your soft tub on those nights, and in the summer you're less likely to use it. It's just so hot you're going to jump into the pool more frequently than the hot tub. So what I always want to make sure I do around this time of year is, first of all, number one, drain and refill it. Now, if you haven't been using it, you may say, why? Well, if you've been maintaining it all summer and you've been adding chemicals to it regularly, it's a good idea to go ahead and just drain it. You got all them chemicals built up. And when the new season arrives, I like to start with a fresh, soft tub. So I have already drained and refilled this one with some fresh water. I did that just a couple of days ago because it is starting to get cool. And another advantage of draining and refilling it right now is the water coming out of your hose, unless you are extremely in a cool or cooler climate, is going to be closer to 70 or 80 degrees. So you're going to be able to drain, refill the water. It's going to not take as long to heat up because the water is going to be warm coming from the source. And if you wait until it's really cold outside, then of course you're going to be pumping 60-degree water, 50-degree water, and it's going to take a lot longer to go ahead and heat up. So you can get this thing drained, refilled, and ready to go in a day if the water's coming out a little warmer. Once you've done that, be sure you use some Metal Be Gone or Metal Free. I got this at Leslie's. You can also get Metal Be Gone, the Soft Care brand. Either way, and you'll want to put some of that in there. With this, I just put about a half a cap in the 120-gallon model, and then I'll add a little bit to it weekly until I drain the pool and start, or the soft tub and start over. So Metal Be Gone's good to keep some corrosion, to keep the metal out. You don't want to get that on the liner and start to cause any corrosion. So be sure and add some of that in. That is number 2, add Metal Be Gone or Metal Free. The third thing I like to do, kind of optional, add some mineral, a filter. And now this right here is a filter that I put into, or a filter that I put into the filter, and I'll show you that. It's right here. Now, this actually came about this size. And if you have a filter, a regular hot tub or spa, you might even consider using this if you have a filter, and that'll go in a bigger filter like that. All I did was broke that off so it will fit in the soft tub. Now, interestingly enough, I bought a 3-pack of these on Amazon for $85. So they're not real cheap, but that's okay because they last about 4 months. So that's a year's supply. I only got 1. They didn't send 3, they sent 1. So I did call them, and they went ahead and refunded my money, told me I didn't even have to send it back. So excellent service from them as always, but I'll probably only order 1 at a time now. They're around 30 bucks a piece, 30, 31 bucks. If you order 1, I'll just order 1 at a time so I don't have to go through that. I don't know what happened, but nonetheless, that did happen. So be wary if you ordered a 3-pack, you may get 1. So let's go ahead and put this in here. I haven't done that yet. So right there is the filter, and let me go ahead and remove it. Also, I went ahead and changed this to January just so I will know you can turn this thing, and I put it to actually between December and January. That'll be 4 months, just in case I ever look at it. I'll know when it is due for changing. You also want to do this when the water's warm. It's 104 degrees right now in this, and then put that right there. And now I'll be able to reduce the amount of chlorine or that I have to put into the soft tub. So yeah, once you have that added in there, you only need to keep your spa to about a half of parts, 0.5 parts per million. That's going to continue to help sanitize your water. It is going to help keep your water pure, clean, and great for the next 4 months. So add that to it. It's a little extra, but I think it's worth it. I've always used it and had great success in doing so. And if you just have a regular spa, you can use that as well. And the fourth thing I am going to do, which I just mentioned Amazon, I've got to order some strips, some chlorine strips. I'm completely out. I'll have those here this week, and I'll be checking the pH in this pool, this Softub. You want to check that, and then go ahead and add you some pH down if needed, or some pH up if needed, and get that go to where it's supposed to be. The instructions are on the bottle, and I believe it'll tell you right on the back exactly how much to add for where you want to go to. About 78 parts per million is where you want your pH to land. That'll allow the soft tub to stay cleaner. It'll allow your chlorine to work better. Everything's better if you have the pH in the right level range. Well, number 5, I just said it, is if you need to add some reducer or some increaser, be sure and do that. Get everything set up, check it. You can actually add that and check it 15 to 30 minutes. Just be sure the soft tub is running whenever you're adding those chemicals, and you're good to go. As far as adding chlorine, you can go ahead and add that during the fill up, after the fill up as well, to keep it sanitized, so be sure and add that. I guess that could be number 6. You want to add you some, and I get this, I've had this a while, just some spa granules, and I just go ahead and add just like a teaspoon at a time. In this little one, it don't take much. Little safety lock on there, and that's a pretty good tub. And you can see there, and that's what I use, just to add in here. On a soft tub, you don't want to use bromine, and you don't want to use a floater, because it can stain the liners when it's sitting still. It'll also void your warranty if you have one. If you don't have a soft tub yet, it is really a great thing to get for your home in the cool months, especially when the pool's out of service. Go ahead and jump in it, relax after a long day. You could put it like I have it and actually can see through the house to the TV and watch some sporting events while you're out here, and enjoy your evening and get you some hydrotherapy at the same time. See you later. Keep on swimming and soft tubbing.